VaynerSpeakers.
So I was in the beauty industry for almost 10 years, right? Cosmetics, an industry by women, for women, but candidly run by men. So one of the things that we were trying to figure out over the last 10 years is how do we modernize this industry? Now, I worked for a beauty company called Elizabeth Arden, right? 120 years old. A lot of people have heard of it, but it's not relevant. It's your grandmother's luxury. So we thought, how do we modernize this company and make people think it's cool again? Well, we thought about the power of social media, right? And now, if you guys think back, like now when we scroll through Instagram, it's ad upon ad upon ad. But remember when it started, that's where we went to see what our family and friends were doing. So what we thought we'd do with Arden is to take it back to a personal relationship. Not ads, not corporate speak, but real life. So we said, yeah. So what we thought was Elizabeth Arden's been around for 120 years. And what people didn't know is Elizabeth Arden, for over 100 years ago, was a modern woman. Right? She was the first woman on the cover of Time magazine. She practiced clean living, yoga. She opened the country's first destination spa. She was so far before her time. We said, well, who would she be if she were alive today? She'd probably go by Liz and not Elizabeth. She'd be in a cool downtown loft in New York. And we said, let's rebrand the entire social media account to be, if Liz were alive today, what would her Instagram look like? So it's not about products, it's about her friends and her crew and the cool events she goes to. And everything was shot in the first person. So imagine holding your iPhone at chest or face height and shooting everything as if it were her face. So we completely shook up the industry because everyone was doing lipstick on the counter or these impossibly gorgeous women. And we said, let's actually create a lifestyle that people are excited to be a part of. Let's have influencers that are her tribe, her crew, instead of having them sell product. And it crushed it, right? And we also started diversifying the look of beauty, right? Look at this audience. There's so many types of people here, but beauty is super monochromatic. They all look the same. So we used influencers like Chelsea Handler, who definitely has a voice, right? We had Iris Apfel, the woman who's 99 years old with the really big glasses, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we used Iris, and she was wise on Iris. We used Gabby Fresh, a plus-size mixed-race model, right? We actually tried to get Lizzo, because I found her on stage at South by in 17, and they were like, whoa, too far. So I was like, fine, but now who's laughing, right? So by changing up how we approach social, when everyone zigged, we zagged, we did something different, we completely modernized the company, where Gen Z was like, who's this new company that Chelsea Handler's working with? So that's what you guys can take home tomorrow. As you think about your businesses, right? Social is about people. Know your customer. Know what values they have and what you connect on. Don't worry about the glossy logo or the brands. Know your customer and talk to their values.